Hello, my name is Tanisha Brown. I'll be doing my project on privacy, security, and computer crimes. Just a little background on privacy, security, and computer crimes. The internet has changed a lot in how we live and how we work and how we share data and everything. With this change comes with risk of computer crimes and privacy laws. This research explores how these risks affect individuals and businesses. The reason I chose this topic is because I work in the tech field now, and my first tech job was actually in telecommunications. And I remember one day I was on the phone with the user, and he was saying he couldn't get into his accounts or anything. So as I'm on the phone with him, I'm watching everything on his account change, and I was just like, wow, like literally everything was changing at one time. Um, so I think that really pushed me more into um, IT. Um, like I want to be the one to stop people from doing this. Like, let me help people because a lot of people are not educated. Just a little background on the topic. More personal and business data is stored online than ever. Cyber criminals include phishing, malware, ransomware, and theft. Different industries face different types of threats. I currently work in the hospital field now, and I was doing some research, and it's at least one hospital getting a ransomware every day trying to um, get data from the hospital systems. So it's very crazy. You have to be careful on what you click on. You have to be careful on what text message you click on, what picture you click on every day because it's very crucial, and it could get really bad. Some of the key issues while exploring this topic, threats include physical, physical, human, data, and operational. The privacy paradox. People say that they care about privacy but still overshare, like with social media. That's a big thing where people overshare a lot. Me personally, when I got into IT, I understand how crucial it is to what you share online because no matter how much you delete it, it's still traceable. It still can be found. The lack of strong and consistent global data protection. Um, that's one before I sign any documents, I'm reading like, okay, is this going to be what data do y'all need from me and things like that. Some organizations, what they're doing, some companies report cyber risk and financial violence, like up to $10,000, and that was the lower amount of money that I saw. Different sectors prioritize different threats, like IT versus manufacturing, even like the hospital system, as I said. Smaller companies often lack the tools and staff to respond well, which causes hacks, ransomware, things like that, malware, and everything like that. Again on the topic, what individuals are doing, they're oversharing. They're unknowingly sharing private data for convenience or rewards. Few people read, understand privacy policies, which I stated that before. Education and awareness are lacking. So I remember when I was in that person account, they were very older person. They didn't understand what they did. Even by giving someone the PIN number to your telephone, it could be it could get really bad for you. Some privacy and laws and regulations that I seen where when I was doing my research was the GDPR, that's in Europe, and the CPRA, which is in California, which gives users more control. Laws aims for transparency and accountability in data use. Enforcement and global reach remain challenging. What I learned, privacy and security are complex and not just technical. IT professionals must balance tech skills with legal and ethical awareness. And awareness is key to improving both systems and user behavior. I think the more that we are aware, the more we educate people, the more we educate the unknown, it'll help stop from hacks and things like that, ransomwares. And the more educated we are to stop it, the way technology is advancing, um, it's really is really crucial for people to know how to stop these attackers. Like I stated before, why it matters to me is because I've been in a, a real life situation where I seen older person's information, their account getting hacked, and I was like, oh my goodness, this is terrible. This is terrible. Like, I at that time didn't know what to do, but to put a stop on everything account, like stop them from being able to make any more changes on that person's account. But I feel like the more educated they would have been, they would have known not to give out their PIN number or things like that. Understanding privacy and security prepares me for my cybersecurity role. Whether I decide to go into cybersecurity or become a forensic analyst, I think it's still good for me to be educated. The topic is important for building a safer digital future. So the more educated I am, the more I can educate other people. And just a list of references I did use. I was able to go on Galileo and find two articles that was very that stood out to me regarding my topic. And also just reading them just made me dive a little bit deeper into writing my paper and things like that. And so thank you so much for listening to my presentation. Have a wonderful day.